Hi everyone, my name is PJ and we're going to do a Pilates class for about 45 minutes today. And for today you will need a mat and one of these Pilates balls. So we call it a bender ball, you can get one of these. Listen, if you don't have one of these, you can take a throw cushion, fold it in half. And if you don't have any of those, you can just do all the exercises without the prop. Also, if you have a yoga block, you could do some of the exercises, but a lot of them you might not be able to do. So say we take the ball, place it between your inner thighs. You could do that with a yoga block. When you put your foot on top of the ball, you could do that with a yoga block. But if you had to put the ball underneath, and there's a part where we're going to be lying down and putting it underneath your lower back, that's a no-no. So we don't want to use a yoga block because it's a little too hard, a little too firm. So just see how you feel, and if it doesn't feel good, don't use the yoga block. That's why I don't usually recommend the yoga block, but you do what feels good for you. I'm going to start with a few breaths today. So let's lower your shoulders down, lift the head up, chin nice and tall. So you don't want to look up, but you want to look straight forward. Working on those breaths, in through your nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through your nose and out through the mouth. You're going to find every time you relax, every time you breathe out, your shoulders are going to go a little lower, and you're going to relax and get into the moment right here, releasing all the tension that you've built up, maybe in your shoulders, maybe in your back. You're going to let it all go. And with the next few breaths, start focusing on that core. So you want to draw the belly button in and relax. So you're going to pull it all the way in from the bottom and then release it as you inhale. I usually like to draw it in as you exhale, but whatever way works for you. And inhale and exhale. So we're going to do most of the work on the mat. So let's see if you can find yourself. Take yourself down on the mat. Bring the ball or the pillow with you. And we're going to lie down. You're going to take the ball. We're going to place it in between your inner thighs. So I'm going to scooch myself down. And you want to make sure your shoulders are heavy. You want to push them down to the mat. Bring your hands on either side of your hips. Now, your feet are going to be wherever you feel comfortable. You want to find that neutral spine. So if you have normally everybody has a different kind of arch in their back. If you have a very deep arch, you're going to push your belly down just enough so we can flatten out the back. And I'm not going to say push your back into the mat, because that's going to tuck that tailbone in and we're going to lose form. So find that neutral spine, hands on either side, and we're going to work with that breath. In through your nose and out. And again, in and out. Now on the next inhale, take that breath, and as you exhale, squeeze the ball between your inner thighs. Inhale to release it. Exhale to squeeze it. Good. Again, inhale to release. And exhale to squeeze. Now you're going to keep working in that form. Inhale to release. Exhale to squeeze. But on the next exhale, as you squeeze that ball, focus on pulling in towards that belly button. So all the way from the bottom, draw the belly button in, engaging through that lower abdominal. Inhale, relax. It doesn't mean you're giving me a pelvic tilt completely. It might look like a mini one. Inhale and exhale, squeeze. Engage that lower abdominal and inhale, release. Do a couple more of those. Excellent. Now, on the next one, as you squeeze the ball, let's take your arms over your chest and over your head as far back as it can go. And inhale, lower them down and relax that belly and that ball. And again, exhale, take your arms as far back as it can go and inhale, bring them down. And again, exhale, lift them up and lower them back. Bring it back as you inhale and relax the ball. Good. Now on the next one, we're going to inhale. Take your arms up. As you exhale, squeeze the ball. Take your arms all as far back as you can. Circle them out and bring them around. Relax the ball. Good. Again, exhale, squeeze. Take your arms all the way around, squeezing the ball, and bring them back and release the ball. Good. Again, exhale, lift. Circle them out and relax. Now we're going to change direction. So let's squeeze the ball. Take your arms on the outside, circle them out, and bring them back to the top and lower your hands back down to on either side of your hips. Again, exhale, squeeze the ball, circle your arms, bring it back. So you're really opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. Let's do one more. And lower it down. Good. We're going to just hold it here and place those knees over to one side. Keep the ball where it is. Just warming up, that's fine. And bring it back to the center and over to the other side. So really warming up your sides. And let's go over to the other side. Squeeze. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over to the other side. Good. So just going from one side to the other. Inhale at the top. Exhale to the side. And one last time. Inhale to the top and exhale to the other side. Good. We're going to warm up that spine. So let's just bring your feet at a comfortable distance from your bum. We're going to squeeze the ball. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the back, lower back, mid back, upper back, until you come up into a kind of a bridge. You don't want to go too deep yet. And take that another exhale to lower yourself back down. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, peel yourself up. Inhale at the top and exhale, lower yourself down. Let's do one more here. Exhale, peel yourself up. Now this time, I want you to see if you can keep the ball, keep your hips up, and I want you to squeeze the ball. 8 counts. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So just work with that breath, whether you want to squeeze on the exhale or you want to squeeze on the inhale. It doesn't really matter as long as you're breathing and you're squeezing. Give me 2 more and one last one, and slowly take it back down and relax. Good. We're going to take your hands behind your head and keep the ball where it is. You might have to move your feet forward or back. It doesn't matter which way, whatever feels comfortable for you. So take another inhale here. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. Good. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, lower yourself down and relax the ball. Let's do it again. Squeeze the ball, exhale and lift, squeezing your belly. Inhale, lower down. Good, let's do that one more time. Exhale, squeeze and lift. And inhale, lower down and release the ball. Good, we're gonna take your hands on either side and we're gonna lift. Take that ball out. Take it in between your hands. And we're going to squeeze the ball. Exhale, lift yourself up. Inhale, lower yourself down. Keeping your hands on top of your chest. Now, on the next one, see if you can squeeze the ball as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Good. Inhale, lower down. Let's do one more. This time we're going to stay up. I want you to stay here. Extend your legs into a straight position. And we're going to peel and lift yourself all the way up. Roll it up. Excellent. Hold on to the ball. We're going to place the ball between your shoulder blades. So if you can hold on to it, place it down. You're going to put a little pressure on it to start. I want you to bring your knees back in. Good. Now, if your neck is starting to get a little sore, you're going to put your hands behind your head. Otherwise, we're going to stay here and we're going to lift up. So we're going to put pressure on the ball. And then as you exhale, we're going to lift up, still touching the ball, but less pressure on the ball. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. You're going to really feel that top part of your rib cage. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Give me one more. Exhale, lift up. And inhale, lower down. Good. I'm going to straighten out my legs for the next part. We're going to roll yourself all the way back up into a seated position. You're going to take the ball, place it somewhere in between. So not too low, but you want it just underneath that shoulder blade. We're going to place it back down. Bring your knees back in. And again, hands behind your head if you wish. Whatever works. You're squeezing on that ball. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift up so you're not squeezing the ball anymore. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift and release the ball just a bit. You're still touching it because you don't want the ball to roll away. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Give me one more. Exhale, lift up. And inhale, lower down. We're going to come up, straighten out your legs, and come straight up into a seated position. Good. Now, if the ball is rolled away, grab it. You're going to take the ball, and we're going to tuck it underneath your lower back. So, depending on what kind of fabric you have on your shirt or on your pants, it might be a little slippery, so you might want to tuck it in a little bit. And we're going to do this again. So we're going to inhale here, not too much pressure on the ball. And we're going to lower it back down, hold here. This is your starting position. Make sure you're not landing on your tailbone. So keep that tailbone tucked in. You're on your sits bones almost. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. So small movements. Exhale, lift. Squeeze that belly in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. You can take your arms up or you can keep them behind your head. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. One last time. Exhale, lift all the way up. Good work. Let's take the ball out. Now, I'm going to ask you to take it back down. Good. We're going to lift your bum up and slide the ball underneath for the next part. Now, you want it somewhere between your tailbone and your lower back. So I'm just going to adjust it. You don't want it to. And make sure your ball is a little soft. So if it's too inflated, this is not going to sit well and you're going to topple off and fall. We don't want that. So we're going to keep your hands on either side. Let's bring one knee and then the other knee. So both knees up to tabletop position. And I want you to see how you feel here. If you feel like the ball is too wobbly for you today and you don't have much balance, then I want you to keep your hands on either side of your hips. If you want to work a tad bit harder, lift your forearms off the floor. So your elbows will stay on, but you're still adding a little bit of resistance here. Now, if you want to work super hard, you're going to take your hands above your chest. This is the most difficult way to do this because you're also working on your balance. So if at any point you feel like, okay, I can't do this, put your hands back down. Now we're going to do a single toe tap. Whether you're advanced or beginner, you're going to tap one toe down and lift up. You're working on moving from your hip and not from your knees. So we're going to tap and lift. and tap and lift. Good. Tap and lift and tap and lift. Good. So it's a little toe tap, lift it back up, toe tap, lift it back up, toe tap. Good. Give me 5 and switch and 4. Good. And switch and 3. Beautiful. We're exhaling as we lower down. Inhale when you lift up, or vice versa if that works for you. Good. Hold it right here. We're going to try to take both feet down, but we're going to slow it down. We're not going to go as fast. And we're going to lower both toes, tap and lift. Good. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale and lift. Good. 2 more times. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. 1 last time. Now, we're going to hold it here. See if you can straighten out both legs. Good. This can be challenging if your hands are up. I want you to see if you can point your toes up and then flex your feet. Pushing your heels up. Point and flex. Just 1 more time. Point and flex. So this is just preparing you for the next part. You're going to keep your right leg where it is and keep it flexed. Your left leg is going to flex and lower down to where you feel comfortable. Now, once you come to that point, point your toe and lift up. Good. Flex your foot again. Switch to the right side. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Good. Now switch. Flex and lower the left leg. Point and lift. It gets challenging if your arms are over your chest. You do what's best for you. Good. Flex and lower. Point and lift. We're going to do 1 more on the right leg now. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Beautiful. Now, you know what comes next. We're going to do both feet. But in order to do both feet, I want you to bring your legs together. Bring your heels together, toes apart. Flexing your feet. Lower to wherever you feel comfortable. Now point your toes, lift up. And I'm only going halfway because my arms are up and it's getting a little challenging. So if you want to go lower, put your hands down to go as low as you can. Point your toe and lift up. Let's do 1 more. Flex your feet, lower down, point your toes, lift up. Good. Bend both knees. Let's bring 1 foot at a time down. Adjust your shirt, adjust your ball, whatever you need to do, and we're coming right back up. So we're going to bring both knees up to tabletop position. Hands can stay on the floor. We're going to bend your right knee, extend your left leg, point it out to the ceiling. We're going to make a circle, small circles, 5 circles. 1, 2. The circles coming from your hip. 3, 4, and 5. Changing directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it there. Bend your knee. Extend your right leg out. Point your toe up to the ceiling and circle it out from the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2. Really feeling that extension. Change directions. 5, 4, and 1. Beautiful. Bend both knees. We're going to take both feet up. Point both toes. Glue your legs together as tightly as you can and work as one unit. You're going to circle it out for 5, 4. Small circles. 3. And then for this one, for sure, you're going to have to put your hands on the floor and change directions. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. Excellent. Bend both knees. Beautiful work. Let's take 1 foot down, other foot down. Lift your bum up, and we're going to take the ball out. Good work. All right. Now we're going to do just a couple of roll-ups so we can come up. Hopefully we can take a short break right after that. Grab some water, whatever you need. Let's take your hands over your chest and lift up into a roll up. Exhaling as you do that, one vertebrae at a time. Good. And reach for your toes or past the toes, depending on your flexibility. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, scoop your belly in, round that spine. Lower yourself down. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, peel yourself up. And reach. Inhale, come back in. Exhale, roll back down. Good, last one, we're gonna stay up. Exhale, lift. And roll. Beautiful. Stay up into a seated position. Now we're gonna roll over to your side. We're gonna take the ball between your lower legs. So somewhere there, it's gonna be a little bit challenging. It's gonna be wobbly. We're trying not to stay on that forearm. So if you can, come straight down. And we're gonna rest on that bicep. You can straighten out your arm or bend your elbow, whatever works. Now the top hand can stay here, or if you want to make it more challenging, take that arm up. Now we're gonna lift your feet off the ground and then lower back down. Using that top oblique. Lift and lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Really engaging and trying not to tip over to the back. So stabilizing. This might be a little bit difficult, but I think you can do it. Work with your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one last time. Let's hold it at the top. And we're going to squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Good. We're going to take the ball out. And we're going to come up. So on the side, all the way up, place the ball underneath your hip. We're going to come onto the forearm. I'm going to bend your bottom leg. Straighten out your top leg. You can stay on your forearm or all the way up. I prefer to stay on the forearm so we can slowly lean on it, but we're not slouching. So make sure your shoulders are square. Lift the top leg up. And we're going to do a double pulse. So we're going to kick it to the front. Pulse, pulse, kick it back. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Point, point, flex. Point, point, flex. Point, point, flex. One more time. Point, point, flex. And lower it down. Good. Give yourself a little pat. And we're going to move over to the other side. So, hope we're having some fun and working hard. Good. So we're going to take the ball, start from the top. So take the ball between your lower part of your legs. Straighten out your legs. And we're going to go right down. So my mic is on this side. My head is going to be a little bit elevated, or you can just go all the way down. Whatever works for you. So from here, we're going to lift up. Oh, and I had my arm up, so if you want to do that, lift and lower. This is an option, so you can always keep it here. You can keep it here if you need to balance. I'm just trying to work a little extra hard here, showing you the most difficult version of it. Good. 4 more. Exhale to lift. And lower. 3. And lower. 2. And lower. One last one. Hold it at the top. Squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Good. Take the ball out. Bring it to the front. Come up. And place it right underneath your hip. We're going to go down onto that forearm, bend your bottom leg, top leg is straight, and we're going to take that top leg to the front, lift it up. We're going to go pulse, pulse, push it back. Point, point, flex. Point, point, flex. Exhale, inhale, exhale, point, point, flex. Point, point, flex. Last two. And last one. And hold it here and relax. Good. Lift yourself up. We're going to turn over to our hands and knees. Do a little bit more for your legs. If you need to fix yourself, go ahead. Let's take the ball, place it behind your right knee. Take your hands in front. Now you want to make sure you're squeezing the ball between your calf and your hamstring. Lift it up. So I want you to squeeze here, bring it down. Now push it out to the side and bring it down. So exhale, lift up, donkey kick, and exhale, bring it out to the side. Good. Lift it up, squeeze that. You want to squeeze that glute. Good. And lift and out to the side. All right, we're going to just change it up right here. So we're going to lift up now. And from here, I want you to circle and bring it back down. Let's do it again. Lift up, circle, and bring it back down. Let's do one more. Lift up, circle, and bring it down. Good. Changing direction, so lift to the side. Circle it out to the top. Bring it down. Again, out to the side. Circle. Bring it back. You're starting to feel that opposite glute as well. Good. And down. Excellent work. Let's do the other side. Good. Let's place the ball behind your left knee. Good. Hands underneath your shoulders, back nice and flat, knees underneath your hips. Lift up and bring it down. Push it out to the side and bring it down. Let's do it again. Lift it up and down. Push it out and down. One more time. Up and down. Push it out and down. Now we're going to do the combination. We're going to lift it up, circle it out to the side, and bring it down. Let's do it again. Lift it up, circle it out to the side and down. One last time. Good. Let's change it directions. We're going to go out to the side, turn it up, bring it down, out to the side, turn it around, bring it down. Last one. And good. Take the ball out. Give yourself a little stretch. Push it back. Good. Just sway side to side if you need to. Good. Now, we're going to go on your belly. We're going to place the ball just underneath your rib cage. So underneath your breastbone, top part of your rib cage. Now, if you're squeezing the ball, I want you to see if you can lift up slightly. Less pressure on the ball, slightly up, so you're always engaging the upper part of your back. Now from here, we're going to do a kick, and down. Single leg kick, double time, and down. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Again. Inhale, exhale, really squeezing, working on that hamstring. Good. Two more times. Good. One last time. Excellent. We're going to press and come straight back up. And now we're going to turn around again. We're like just going to go back on your back. Now, usually we do our Pilates 100s in the beginning, but today we're going to do it closer towards the end of the class. We're going to take the ball, place it behind your knees. So same as we had before. I want it between your hamstrings and your calves. Find that good position, neutral spine. Let's lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to start pumping your arms. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Keep pumping. Inhale for 5. Keep squeezing that ball. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Keep squeezing that belly in. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Keep pumping. If your head starts getting tired, put it down. Come back up when you're ready. Last 2. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. One last time. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Lower your head down. Beautiful. I'm going to do a couple of roll like a ball. So since we have the ball here, we're going to lift your head and shoulders up, tuck your chin under, grab either the top of your shins or your thighs, whatever works with you, for you. We're going to roll yourself up and roll back. So keeping the ball where it is. You can always do it without the ball, but let's try it with the ball. So we inhale, exhale, lift up, and inhale, roll down, exhale, lift up, inhale, roll, exhale, lift. One more time, and roll back down. Good. Take the ball out. We're going to place the ball back between our thighs. So you're here. I want you to squeeze the ball, and we're going to lift up again into a bridge. Good. We're going to hold here, and we're going to extend your left leg straight out. Good. Place it down. Right leg straight out. Place it down. Left leg straight out. Your butt is still up in the air. Right leg. One more time. Left and right. Good. Slowly take your bum down and rest for a second. So I don't usually give you a water break. If you need it, pause the video, grab some water, and then join back. Let's do this again. Lift up. Good. Now this time when you lift up your left leg, I want you to hold it there. See if you can push your left thigh into the ball. So we're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Work those inner thighs. And 1. Lower it down. Do the same thing on the right side, but we're going to lower and take a break for a second. Relax if you need to do your sway your knees side to side. Get a little break. But when you're ready, lift back up into a bridge. Extend your right leg out. Hold it here and squeeze that right thigh into the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your leg down. Slowly lower your bum down. Good. Give me a little side to side with your knees. Good work. Excellent. All right. We're going to take the ball, and we're only going to do 3 of each. I want you to see if you can place the ball underneath your feet. Now, normally I would say, see if you feel good with your feet away from you or closer, but I'm going to suggest that bring your feet as close to under your knees as you can. We're going to push into the ball, lift your hips up into a bridge. Inhale, lower down. Good. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Getting a little cramp. Sometimes that happens. Take a break and do it again. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Good. Now, we're going to try to put the ball underneath your right foot only. Now, this is going to be challenging, but we can start with keeping your left foot on the floor. So we're going to lift up right here. And now, if you feel up to it, take the left knee off for 3, 2, and 1. Place it down. Lower your bum down. Good. Let's do it one more time because it's challenging and you're going to feel those hamstrings maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. Lift up. Hold it there. If this is all you can do, that's fine. But if you can, lift that left knee up for 3, 2, 1. Place it down and lower your butt down. Let's switch legs. Because if you do it on one side, gotta do it on the other side. Start with your left foot on the ball, right foot on the floor. Lift up. Now stay here if you want. Or if you can, lift that right knee up. And I just had that cramp on my left foot, so I'm not gonna do that. But you can if you want. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Let's do it again. So let's lift up. Now I'm going to try. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Lower your bum down. Take the ball out. Good. Give yourself a little pat. Or let's just do a stretch. So keep your ball close by. Let's take your left leg up, straight up. Grab it either at the calf or a little bit higher towards the ankle, depends on your flexibility. And we're just gonna hold right here. Let's point your toe up to the ceiling, flex your foot. As you flex that foot, you're gonna get that deeper stretch through the hamstring. Let's do it again. And flex. Good. Bring that knee down. We're gonna grab it, extend your right leg straight out. Pull that left knee out to the right side. Doesn't have to go all the way to the floor, just as long as you feel that stretch and that hamstring and the outer thigh. Take it back up. Good. Switching legs. So we're going to bring the left foot down. Take that right knee up and straighten out your leg. Pull that leg as close as you can. Now point your toe up to the ceiling and flex. Point and flex. Do one more point and flex and hold. Good. Let's bend that knee, extend your left leg out, and take your right knee across to the left side. Just want to feel it right through the glute, through the outer thigh, through that hamstring as well. Good. Take it back to the center. We're going to bring both knees in. Excellent. Grab the ball. We're going to come up into a V sit. So right here, roll yourself up. Take the ball between your inner thighs. I'm going to hold it here. Lean back. You can keep your heels down or not. We're just going to do 3 on each side. So I'm going to hold on here. If you are feeling very comfortable, release the hands out to the side. Whatever works for you. So let's extend your left leg out, bend the knee, right leg out, bend the knee, again left, and bend, right, and bend. My feet are off the floor. You can keep your feet on if you wish. Good. Now, if you can, extend both legs, and bend. Extend both, and bend. One more time. And bend and relax. Beautiful. Excellent work, guys. We're going to do a couple of nice massages for your head. So we're going to place the ball underneath your skull. And I'm going to say your skull, not your neck. Don't put it underneath your neck. And so I have my mic there, so it's not staying. I'm going to hold it with one hand. All right, we're going to go side to side. So just roll your head from one side to the other. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. Let's bring that ball out. And we're going to do the same thing for your lower back. So we're going to slide the ball underneath. Find a comfortable spot. And I want you to just roll side to side. So roll your hips on the ball, getting a little massage for that lower back. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take the ball out. I'm going to place the ball on the side. Extend your legs straight out. Extend your arms as far back as you can. Good. Hold it here. Take a nice inhale. Breathe out through the nose, through the mouth. And inhale and exhale. Good work. Bring your hands on top of your chest. Slowly roll yourself all the way. Good. Come up into a seated position. Good. You're going to take your one leg at the bottom, one leg across if you can. Now, if this is too difficult, the bottom leg can be straight. We're going to inhale and exhale. Twist to one side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. And inhale, come back in. We're going to switch legs. Bring the top leg at the bottom. Bottom leg goes to the top. Same thing. The goal here when you're in this position, both sides of your glutes should be on the floor. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. And back to the center and twist. Good. Come back to the center. Let's have a seat. Fold your legs or keep them straight, whatever works for you. And we're going to just stay here, closing your eyes, focusing on the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And at this point, you can exhale through the nose or the mouth, whatever works best for you. Good. Just keep it here. Slowly open your eyes and rotate your head to one side, feeling the stretch on the neck. Lower your chin down to that shoulder. Lift that back up and straighten out. Come back to the center. Let's over to the other side and lower the chin down to your shoulder. Come back up and rotate that head. Just give me a roll of the shoulders, releasing any tension, and hopefully, let's roll it forward. You are feeling better than when you started. You can feel stronger, longer, leaner, and more calmer. We all need that. So let's take a nice inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, releasing all negativity, all tension. And bow to yourself, bow to each other with gratitude. Have a wonderful, wonderful the rest of the day and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.